My daily routine throughout the academy was pretty much exactly the same for 4.5 months straight.
4:15, 4:20, alarm would go off, crawl out of bed, start the coffee pot.
And then, yeah, just kiss my girl goodbye in the morning. She says the same thing every morning. Good luck, champ. Say goodbye to my dog and hit the road. Do spiels in complete silence on the way here.
You know, it's a daily routine. You know, like Captain Stevens said, you know, the hardest part is getting out of your car when you get here in the morning.
Every day I would break it down, just got to make it through code 9. And then once we got through code 9, got to get through lunch. And then once we got to lunch, got to get to the end of the day, and just kind of step by step and then day by day to get through the academy.
Once I'm done with the academy, pretty much make a sprint home. Almost immediately jump in the shower because I'll be on baby duty, and then start preparing for the next day. That's when I take the time to study, get my clothes ready, get the ironing done, get the washing done, get the meal prepping done, get kind of everything done, and then just try and get ready for the next day to do it all over again. It's kind of like Groundhog Day.
It's 4 months out of your life for the rest of your career.
I say the hardest thing for me in the academy is just knowing that there's no excuses. You have to perform each and every day, and your job is on the line. The last 6 years, it doesn't matter if you mess up. You know, you could mess up a bunch and it was okay. But this, you need to get better, and people depend on you. Your crew depends on you, your family depends on you, and most importantly, the citizens of San Diego depend on you. So that's why the standards are so high.
Certain evolutions were harder than others, like Hondo lay, but the day in, day out grind of, you know, pulling hose every day, then getting ready for the truck the next day, and then just trying to stay motivated every day, and like
All the things that I've had to do to get here, eating MREs on a fire line, sleeping in the dirt, working odd jobs so I can take classes, just making sure all that didn't go to waste.
For me, the motivation was seeing instructors that would push you and want you to do well, and you want to show them that you want to be here and that you want to work hard and do well. And so some days on the grinder, you'd feel like, I really got this is clicking, it's all making sense. You'd have a really good hose lay, or just do one of the drills really good. And then maybe the next day or the next week, you'd come back and that drill would just humble you like that. Like the grinder had a way of just putting you in your place and being like, hey, you still got to work really hard to do this, and there's no easy day.
A lot of the times we're forced to make decisions with limited information, and we're always in a rush. Everywhere we go, we're hurrying to get stuff done. We're working with a pace, you know. Ultimately, at the end of the day, one of the things that I tried to remind myself on the daily is that, you know, all we really ever have in this life is hard work, and that's what the academy is, you know.
You're here for a reason. You're here for that main goal of what you've been trying to do and what you've been trying to accomplish, and so you don't want your dream to end during this academy. So motivation to keep pushing and keep learning more and more and gathering that information is really the main thing that kept me going.
Well, I think what kept me motivated during the academy was my family. You know, they're going through this academy in a whole different way than I am, but they're supporting me the entire time. You know, they don't really understand maybe what's going on a daily basis, or you know, what evolutions, or if you had a good day or a bad day necessarily. But they're right there for you, and they're right there.
Once you get to the point, you realize it's more than just yourself and your own career. Like, it's a career for your family. It's a career for your kids. There's really no other motivation needed at that point.
My wife was my rock, and she always knew what I needed to do and kept pushing me forward. Days where I'm like, I don't know if I can do this. Odds are stacked against us. She kept saying, keep going, keep going. And then when my son came along, that's what really got me through the academies. Every day we had those tough days. Just seeing his smiling face in my mind.
I would like to say that I developed a second family here. You know, been through ups and downs, but we all share the same experience, and ultimately the goal of being a firefighter for the city of San Diego.
Knowing that they had my back and wanted my success, it pushed me a little bit harder every day.
I would say the people that kept me the most motivated through Academy was my family. My mom and dad were incredibly supportive throughout the whole thing.
I probably made best friends here in the Academy for life, and without them, I wouldn't be here right now. They supported me through this entire process, and all my bad days, they would kind of give me a pat on my back and be like, "You got this, man. You got this." Yeah.